You can also channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are aiming to establish very solid relationship with those of you in physical human form on Earth, because we are looking for many channels of our energy and wisdom. We never intended to come only through Daniel here, and these channel transmissions have served a multitude of purpose for us and for you. The energies that come through the channel have always been designed to attune more individuals so that they too would be able to receive us and transmit that which they receive. You are being called to do more at this time, and we know that the Arcturian perspective is needed there on Earth because it is so different from the perspective of so many humans who are living there at this time. There needs to be more awakening occurring there on Earth, even though much awakening has occurred and continues to occur. There is still a necessity for more of you to act as a conduit for us and for the Arcturian energy, because much of the life on Earth has been dominated by the ego, by greed, by selfishness, and too many have rejected opportunity to remember who they really are as spiritual beings. You live on a beautiful planet with many natural resources, and you have created many, many distractions from the spiritual realm, from the infinite and eternal that is inside of you. This was all part of the plan, of course. You need to go down that path first as a society, and then the coming back to who you really are could occur and would be that much sweeter when it did. And that's where you are right now. We just feel that there is a need for more anchors, more points for grounding those energies in. And while you all do it to a certain extent as you receive these messages through Daniel, we are looking to recruit as many of you as possibly can, because the world needs you, and your fellow humans who need to wake up will do so when they are reminded of their Arcturian roots, of those beautiful Arcturian lifetimes where they spent so much time in meditation and in quiet inner reflectedness. This is a time for so much more to be awakened within so many people, and you all know that you want to be part of that you want to help and to heal, and this is your call to action. You have done this before, or you would not be receiving this message in this way. And we are very interested in connecting with every single one of you so that more can receive us and benefit in all the myriad ways that can from a little more Arcturus in their lives. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. The next phase of mass awakening. We are entering into a new phase, along with all of you and all other beings and collectives within the galaxy and the universe. This phase represents the evolution of consciousness that has occurred there on Earth in particular, as we have seen you all take another giant leap forward in the reclaiming of the truth of who you really are as source energy beings. There has been another mass awakening of individuals who had their own unique awakening experiences that left their minds blown, their world shaken, and yet their hearts open in ways that they were finding difficult to communicate to others in their lives. Many of you can relate to this, as you have been through something similar with your friends, family members, and co-workers. This most recent mass awakening has tipped the scales to such an extent there on Earth that your collective consciousness simply has risen to a higher frequency, one that will not allow for certain thought forms to enter into the consciousness of all who are awake. Now, there is still much work to be done, and those who have yet to truly awaken are still slated to have their experiences that will be unique to them, and that will give them the same layer of protection from those unwanted thought forms that have become a nuisance there in the world. For example, when an awakened soul realizes that they are in fact source, then thoughts of jealousy, of what someone else has, cannot enter into a person's conscious mind. In order for there to be jealousy, there must first be separation. And when you realize that you are source, you know that what someone else has enhances your life experience. You recognize that all others are you, and at the same time, with the illusion of separation present in your reality. They give you that inspiration, that knowing that you too can be living a life of freedom, joy, excitement, and love. Therefore, you no longer envy someone else's experience. This is just one of the many thought forms that will not be able to make it into the consciousness of the awakened, and therefore the ripple effect has begun already throughout the galaxy and throughout the universe of ours. We are all being taken to a slightly higher level. We are becoming insulated from whatever energies have been holding us down, holding us back. And we are all making the journey now of ascension much easier and much more smoothly than we were just a few days ago in the accounting of time. We are very excited to be on this journey with you, and so all of others who are tuning in to the great show that is planet Earth. We will continue to chart your progress and give you these progress reports as we continue to encourage you as well to see yourself as you truly are in each and every moment of each and every day of your beautiful lives. We are the Arcturian Council, and we enjoyed talking to you. Upcoming upgrades and mass changes. We are not the experts on living on Earth in a physical human form. You are the experts in that area of existence, and that is why there is so much attention on Earth at this time. There are many reasons, actually, but so many are observing you for the purpose of learning. They want to know more about you and more about themselves through you. You are a fascinating race because you have decided to incarnate in a very polarized world with so many emotions to feel, and with that forgetting of who you really are as source energy being. That is why it is so phenomenal that you are on the verge of so many massive changes here on Earth, changes that will lead to the eventual completion of the shift. No one can do it for you. We can observe and we can help, but you are still the ones who ultimately have to face those fears and overcome those challenges that you placed in front of yourselves. And you deserve the help that you get because Earth, as it is today, would not be the way without extraterrestrial intervention. There have been times when you have all been given technology and instructions on how to use it, and then you have misused it. An entire civilization had to be wiped out as a result. So whose fault is it then? Is it the fault of the humans who misused what they were given? If you handed a gun to a toddler, would you blame the toddler for the results? And so the help that is coming now is very karmic. It is designed to make up for those mistakes. Your spiritual evolution would have gone so much more smoothly if there had never been intervention by ETs who were well-meaning. And so you are now being given upgrades that will assist you not only in remembering who you are and who you have been, but they will always also assist you in recognizing that all the technology you need is inside of you. You don't need a time machine or a teleportation device. You don't need a med bed. You don't need any of the gadgets you're currently in possession of in order to connect with one another, because you are all connected. And if you were to rely more heavily on your gifts, your built-in technology, you would all be telepathic by now. In some ways, the machines help you because you don't have to do as much in order to live a comfortable life, and you can devote more time to your spirituality. But then there are always the cases of humans going overboard with the technology, and these upgrades are going to help you achieve a balance that is necessary in order for you to get back to the biggest journey that you have, and that is the journey within. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you.